What is up, podcasters? Welcome back into another podcast. And in today's podcast, it's just gonna be a chill, laid back conversation. Otherwise, first and foremost, what I want to say is, thank you guys for 200 subscribers. We appreciate each and every one of you guys that's continuing to click on the subscribe button. Guys, la subscribe button doesn't cost anything.
Free, yeah, it's for free.
Just press,
No cost. You just press subscribe. It's done.
Yeah.
Unless you hate getting notifications from this.
No, you set the notifications, the bell notification thing to tell you about if you're listening an episode. Yeah, so it doesn't cost much. We'd love it for you guys to keep on supporting us. Obviously, with that subscription. Obviously, we want to see you guys get involved in the comment section. You guys liking Yongeland, yeah?
Yeah, I also want to give a special thanks to my classmates also. Yeah, some of them, yeah, they did subscribe. Appreciate the support, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, and also if you're a new viewer, welcome to the Fruitier community. We call it Fruitier community. Yeah, it's Fruitier community. It's Fruitier community. Stay tuned. We're gonna have Fruitier coming up for you guys. It's gonna be like a small cartoon thing. Yeah, Fruitier, yes. So you guys better stay tuned about that. And let's get right into this pod. Oh, by the way, for new viewers, this is Utanata, aka T.
Yeah, and you've got to pay it, but my real name is Useko. Yeah. But here I'm known as Upele. The guy talk. Chill.
Yep.
Yep.
How was Easter? Straight to kick off. How was Easter?
For me,
Yeah.
kanezile jumla. Nesesicela.
I think we'll uhleli one man bago.
Oh yeah, bengobe ngishekene efader ju.
Yeah.
Benibhorekile ju kaniphuma nophuma kandiye nawo ju.
That's crazy.
Konibhorekile fit.
Bago.
Yeah. Kanene wena uphumile. Ecaweni.
No.
Kale nini ecaweni?
Kale uya ge-Easters galoko. I got introduced to a church Easters, so yeah, it's something new, but it's great. I mean, I'm loving it, so I feel like it's good. I didn't think I needed to go, but I feel like as if this is where I'm supposed to be at. So yeah, boy. Yeah, fit. And I'm happy that I'm in church, fit. Born. And I started even the church, like it's just an hour, dog. Like you just get an hour, fit, to like you just spend an hour of your time, boy. Like that's what I want always out of it. I don't want it to
Better fit.
my time, bro. It's a rather like a look. I'm not saying it's wrong, but time was I rather spend an hour and it's just
like grand. Guess I'm a Zion, bro.
still taking shots already.
And causes I. Well, causes I own. Lawengena half 8 yopuma ke past 3 ju.
Oh, that's crazy hours.
Bandu baloke ndo zabo ju pas.
That's crazy hours.
Bengenang like nitsa but ngoku yo.
But if unokwazi unyamezela, why not, fit?
Nah, bro, huge hours those ones, not long, huge.
Why abantu if don't have much going on in their day? Also remember, yes, I don't mind steady 3 hours. I mean, how many hours? 8 to that's how many hours? 5 hours. Yo, what's it doing? That's crazy, though.
No, I can't take that.
I'm thinking, why the wise born? They just spend like an hour and then continue with that day. They know why they've got a lot.
Just praise God. The quick question about Ubalsi's stories are win. You're here to praise God, not to listen to your stories.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, Fred, coming into Pofu, get taken to India as a high school, Fred. I think in high school, Fred, there was once a time whereby you get lamachita that seem quiet, lamachita that are shy, lamachita that seem as if ayabora, being called out by nerds, whatever you want to name it, treatable. Like our band, man, whereby you feel as if man, Lomdo is just smart. That's it. Like both are smart, but they are called in nerd.
Yes.
Like you're proclaimed as a nerd. I think I had the same
Yeah,
like,
I was seen as a nerd.
Yeah, I was seen as a nerd because of like the pattern kumba.
Besides Londo, you were active to theater. Phakathi kwabantu who don't speak a lot. You speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Because we like a classroom you have this question of but you are shy if you're not. But who asked that question without knowing question you want.
Yeah.
So you spoke for those who couldn't speak for themselves. It's just that we live in a judgmental society, bro.
That's when maybe most about it can recover, like from using. Imagine Veto, like I want you guys to imagine like you guys in a house. I mean, a classroom.
Yeah.
Like classroom, you guys are discussing maybe low particular subject. Now, kukutisha like aniko show ba la second may thought how it worked out. But kukombe one that understands
it. Yeah.
and lamdi one because lamdi quiet that doesn't barely speak. Now imagine when ungumdu that can speak out. For abanye abantu that are also lost the second method baba fumi has ba utisha ufika njani but lamdi smart akazothetha because lamdi just smart every single time ngayithethe bangathi uphambene or something andithi kufumana eza claims. Now think about it, xa ungayibuzi tishara, how did you get to that second question? How are you gonna allow of environment of a schooling whereby we promote of funda and also speaking out? So
that's a different one. It's difficult also.
Yabo. So now awukwazi uthetha because of yoyika ba hey awubani ujongile. Awubani ujongile uzostekwa apha because there has nani bandithethile nditsela kuthiwa ndisisibhanga. Not knowing bana you're doing yourself for the good. So I'm asking that question knowing bana the next time masibhala la test ngizoyipasa knowing bana I know my stats around it. Because also remember the same people are gonna come back to you at the end of the day, but Haman, betel tishala nena leta divibelo how to do it.
Bakhona abantu abanjalo too. Only like bungamamelanga wena obekuthetha.
Yeah, but that one guy nje kaniyethu bayayazi ba how to work themselves around that bushy. And also remember Faith, if I was to get taken back into high school, Faith, I don't give a damn about everyone else, kind of what happens around me. Like I would rather put myself like this community into it. Like I don't care if I get laughed at the school if that's going to take with the whole class.
Yeah.
Or that kind of mindset, bana. I'm free, I'm human just like everybody else. Like I'm just about to define who I am. So I'm gonna stand out. But whoever flows now, flows now. Yeah. And what's that gonna do is to like if it show me for it. So yeah, it's now about who to be with and who to not be with. Because if you put me in school up and the band wasted it, let me just put him aside.
Yeah.
You see what I mean, Fit?
Yeah, and it's also a matter of choosing the people who you're gonna put around your circle, Fit. Once the circle yako like useless people or people who don't bring something into your life or like who won't push you like forward.
Yeah,
that's where you're gonna mess up, Fit. And I also wish people could realize how important high school is, Fit.
very important.
Very important, Fit. Also learning from his mistakes with his high school. It's very important as a way, Fit. I feel like I never took high school serious. Yeah, well, that much. I did, but not that much. Only realize but I wish I could have
done better.
Yeah, bro.
That's true. I think Nama had the same thing, but as much as I was smart, but still I felt like I lacked in some areas.
Yeah.
But high school, it's a matter of having to find yourself kakati as well.
Exactly, bro.
So that is why I feel you'd find that most abantu they be like you are. So I wish then the T, A, B, and C.
Yeah, and what sucks is that you're gonna find yourself right after you went out of high school, but Carlos from Ankone, I wish I found myself phakathi phana fit so that I could fix A and B, A, B and C,
Yeah.
that way. But now it's too late. You can't go back. You just have to find a way.
And what are your like tips for to one of the mistakes in to okay, let me talk from our side. One of the mistakes I felt like I had in high school was the fact that as soon as the end of Puma Pan, when I was doing the way of a flight with I fly aviation, was the fact that every single time when I study for an exam, I'd rather ndifune nge-past papers, not ngencwadi, you get me? Because if ndifune nge-past papers, I get to know bana, oh, this is what they get to ask. Format yabo ihamba ngoqobo xa beyibuza. So yazi bo question 1, this is the funny buzo le. One thing I wish I took high school and implement is that bana, whatever that you study for, rather focus more on exam paper so that you understand by how the examiner set the questions so that you familiar. Because imagine you need to know the law conversation not even as azibalulekanga as much, but it's information you learn in the day. But you need to understand by ibuzo njani equation from exam standpoint. So if you practice along everything just gets more easier. You get familiar with even how the examiner assess the questions. You go in, bang, you have it. And you also get the necessary information. Necessary information. So that's my mistake that I would have to fix if I was to go back to high school.
Yeah, Fit. Your mistake is the mistake that most people had, Fit. Because even now I have a similar mistake to that one. I wish I could have had a strategy towards studying. I did have but I think the benaso sekumva. Yeah, and also subject wise, I think I had a different goal yabo than the subject zabo zabezingathethe long. When I say goal, I mean like career wise.
Yeah.
Zabe subjects zingathethe long too. And the subjects does kethelwa ke zange ndizikhethe. Bona lando umntu like wayezenza as subjects then zaba hard kuye.
Yeah.
Now unala fear that uzenza ezi subjects ziphinde zizicake nawe yabo. So choose ezi easy. Kanti ezi easy azihambiselani nantoni nale career ndifunayo. So now also
ayenzeka laa nto for ndifike out kombe ayisalani ngoku nale level. Yeah, ishubile. Yeah, that's when the regret of having to be serious at school and start. I think I should have done better, man. Yeah, bro. Otherwise, fair to like also what we was discussing with this other day. It was a good topic fit around how social media is fit nowadays. Like it was crazy fit too. Like Kona Umdana about that I saw on Facebook. She posted bana she needed imali for she's doing fundraising to fund her medical institution yabo. So I'm like, okay, Lumna is in need of imali, but I need right now, but yeah, share all the way. Now kupelu big brother, all of a sudden our hands are asking for imali to donate lamdo bese TV obviously uzofumana sponsors like dog, like, why are people willing to put money into entertainment rather than helping out Joe? Like that's in need of bro. And for me, if it showed me about entertainment is actually put like
on the highest,
on the top, in terms of indos of fund rather than is in the institutions,
right. Abantu abarealize fit man, like umntu ujonga nje le lapha ekuqaleni akajonga ba like in the future what is it gonna do. Yabo. I feel like abantu ngoku would rather lose a life yomntu than lose imali. I could say let's put it in example of imali. Like I would rather lose you than losing 100 rand and nine or 100,000 and nine.
Yeah,
that's how people are ngoku fethu. But xa bise like imali and umntu uzochoose about imali yakhe ayisebenzise entweni. It doesn't matter if there's something important angayenza ngemali, but they're just gonna use it entweni ephambeneyo too.
Dog, I was like, how tell me, how on earth do you go on about Fetu to actually share and Ibanese bunch of people to the big brother? I saw it, uyanda this, uyanda that, was fucking man, umhleke watini. So yaman looks and I'm like, guys, why couldn't you guys do the same thing about that black woman that needed lamali for isikolo sakhe? Like, is it because of your intombazana? So anism support and because of your intombazana?
because
I was like, nah,
we can for.
Yeah.
What she wanted it for, it's the reason baba ngamniki jo.
Yeah.
Let's say mhlambi lamdana zothi beyifunela nduna, befunela same reason nala chap, maybe bekuzobakho i-difference. Mhlambi if it was the same reason, now it's a different reason, they just don't care.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bayizobenzela nto bona, they just don't care, bro.
Yeah.
They just don't care.
Nah, gee, yeah, fit. Abantu can do better, fit, like, and especially, I think it all started, fit, how I saw it, fit, like, as a youth, man, we need to, like, stibane song, fit. Young adults and youth, like, stibane, guys. I feel like even from the march that we had up, guys, like, I couldn't see much of a machita, like, imagine the same thing could have been done. Wouldn't you want to be on that front like La Mashba? Yeah, I'm doing this from Nana Wasika. Wouldn't you want that, man?
Of course, bro.
Then why can't you step out there with that, like,
Bruh.
dog, like,
Oh, no, so
yeah, so I was like, there's no way fit we ain't supporting the way. Like, as a youth, fit, how it must be, when supposed to about event why we're doing this as the youth. Niggas put me so yeah, but burning situation, but I must be there. You know, being a song, yeah.
No,
we're in this together.
And end of it, abanda but send but understand the band of it, but special mdomnya. Like the moment the question about the match for Londo, the only thing they ask themselves is that, what's there for us after that? What are we gonna guarantee from that? And they will say, nah, if a condo that's gonna be given out in the end, then it's a waste of time. Bazothetha loo nto jo, obvious, and bathethe loo nto most yabantu abangayanga phaa, unless umntu une-reason.
I know Fetu, I know we as Zens, we men Fetu say logical, but one thing I saw machine is imagine if we be in up. Obviously can be the owner of the school, let me say the principal. Yeah, well, let me say the principal. Principal could have obviously been killed or something because we are men. Now, like we deal now. Yeah, well. So now, imagine now, a different color. Yeah, well. Also, Tina as men. Obviously, as I said, we want the logical, which is we kill the yeah, well. Other than that, what are we also doing to make sure we support the such movements? Fit? We go with march, fit, to like Masir, let's go out, let's support it. It doesn't mean that now I didn't feel like that. I was in the front line.
I feel like
I'm like weed so dark. I feel like because I know the same thing could have happened to any of my family members. Fit.
I feel like Amanyama Cheetah that didn't go there had the fear that now mostly in the end way like i.1 izofela wonke amanye amadoda. Yeah, so amajita amanenzi I feel like abenala fear that now I'm gonna be there, even most like amantombazana on that march. We're not wearing like bone in those films. They won like whatever they feel like wearing. Yeah, well, now amachita azoyaphana azobanala fear that like Romdano zonchonga as if like now I'm also gonna do that.
Yeah,
do this.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Kugunipana knows like I'm supporting the way fit.
Yeah,
I want this because the way it can happen, as I mentioned, it can happen now sister one fit.
Right,
and happen to my close people. And how would I feel?
Because
wouldn't you want to be in front when the clients that's close to you? Exactly. You want to be in front, so
you're gonna want to take over, obvious.
Yeah. Otherwise, that was a good mass fit to that. So, one thing I could have changed is to get like a strong figure that can possess leadership, and then we could have taken like a 5 or maybe like a 4-kilometer walk around the block up until you move back to your fountain, but rather than having to pursue it and go to the Radha Mahati, and then we talk about obviously maybe for one, I don't mind going to a policy, maybe 2.5 kilometers specific station, 2.5 kilometers again back to a location. That's a success. I felt like we'd like the direction because Bekuku is doors in between, Smanangoma and then Pinesiambe. So that fit, I think playing a route around but like sizoyaphi, so that even if nomuntu that's running late uyayazi routine ihamba ngaphi. So if asibafumana ngaphi sobabamba ngaphi kule ndle.
Yeah.
So we plan the route. So next time that's what we can do.
Speaking of this, you're by the way, since like us, like late generation year two is growing like on an environment where eziwezi senzeka. I think now it is time now we try to put an end to live it, or try to put a limit, like reduce at the highest level, the cases of rape. So like ngendlela enjani, like on the way of try like abanye now try to show them a better way of respecting women, like to understand consent of a woman, try to like to speak with a woman, try to understand women in all possible ways. Yeah, well, I feel like now it's up to us.
Definitely for sure.
It's up to us, because
definitely for sure.
Now we understand now, like what women wants. Like consent. Sifundile mosingeza we women can wear like le ndlela abathanda ngayo. Ayo fault yabo into yoba like thina singakwazi ucontrol last yethu. Into ikuthi jo. The thing with us, asikwazi fethu nyalo control last yethu singamadoda.
Fanele uyaqala udibana ne-flu, uyaqala udibana nentombazana, she's already sexualizing her head. So right, akathethi nalo mntu speaker in the mind of last, but just trying to put you inside.
It's no longer him.
Because the other one, like I just recently watched apaka Facebook, pissed. I got pissed, dog. Like
I think
like VN there.
It's a VN on a video from.
Yeah, I'm like, put me in that situation. If you put me in the same room with that coward, I'm gonna show you, dog.
I like if it to Lamchita. Yeah, I don't know why, but I wish they can feel Lamchita walk fit. Walk like now, bruh. Now and then recently yakudala la way, because when I read the comments bayana, they were like, now the person was arrested and then he came back, he got out.
No, justice system, dog.
The justice system is rigged as fucked up.
Dog. That's why.
Now what about the lady? But the thing is, she was clever, that one fit.
Yeah,
she didn't want to be obvious, but okay, after this uzakufumana uzawubanjwa, I'm gonna report you. She complied very well nalamcheat until he was done, bro. Eyona party that made me like benomsi, there's the part that lamcheata ungene hamaze bra erumini. And the thing is now,
I'm respecting.
Bruh, the thing is, lomcheata behamba nolomcheata like uachus wakhe. I-boyfriend alomntana. But now also i-boyfriend alomntana suddenly now iyolala efranda ezolala erumini yayo, kodwa ihamba nomcheata wayo. Why? And for sure iyayazi cheramyeza namhlanje, but he decided to sleep efront. I think he's involved as well.
That's weird. Feel like that's just pissing off.
Because why on that day now uzolala front? Unqile ngamandla kungatshusi wakho, kodwa uyazazi uba unechere kulindile endini.
Yo, dog.
Nah, bro.
Yo, dog.
Nah, bro.
The only part of is that shit, Joe, happens. You get to listen to that shit, dog. Yo.
Let alone queen. Let's say, Poch, you get a wife, get married, get a daughter.
Oh, dog.
Let's put it in that form.
Oh
no, not a daughter. Let's say a son. And then your son gets raped, bruh. Let's let alone
my son is getting raped.
Your son getting raped
by a woman.
No, by a man. There is a case like that. There are cases.
Yeah.
Now just imagine the trauma, bro.
You are fit. Damn. You are, dude.
Damn.
Recovering from that fit is gonna take time, dog.
Now imagine a woman get recovering from it. They never recover fit.
Numazad.
They never recover.
How soft and sensitive they are to you, dog.
Bruh. Let's
Abantu amakana fethu bakana.
the men who rapes, man, yeah, I don't think they deserve any
That's an answer to man. That's
respect.
an
But the worry is
dog.
that now there are cases of being accused.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? In a matter of whereby there's a lot of people who are abavota
On what?
abavota against a perpetrator, then sharp, yabo. But also in that sense, with in the case of whereby abakobanins abantu that are agreeing bana, this happened, and then.
But don't you think proof is the only?
But then you can also get to pay a band to come up front. Yabo.
So I think
Hey,
proof is the.
Okay, minimum of at least 12.
Oh, that's too much, bro.
Yeah, fair. We ain't playing around.
Get
Like,
killed.
abantu will know about you fuck around. That's what you get to.
Yeah.
That's what you get to.
Bruh. No, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, hey, violence, man. I wish it could just come to an end.
Yeah.
It's a pillar peaceful, bruh.
Why abantu associated drugs with this is the end of it? He was high. Like, if you're asked, this is how you act when you're drunk or when you're high. Stop using substance.
Nah,
bro.
bruh. The
Like,
thing is, well, once you do it under the influence, it's not like you was never gonna do it. You would be doing it even if you were not under the influence, bruh. Because it's just a matter of it's being down now so to do it. You don't have the balls to do it when you're sober.
Exactly.
Now you're drunk, you in the state of I don't care, then you just do it.
Bruh.
You just do it, bruh.
That's crazy.
So we
yeah.
should.
Is he enough? Like when the last track was controlling you and especially much that don't normally crank like but I declare for months. But I'm the last, you the last.
Yeah.
The way like is pushing you to take it out like you know I'm walking bro like a short 5-10 minutes and then that's done for it. Last now you put yourself situation of having to banner. We caught getting reported destroying your whole career, dog.
Just because of
one single desire or last, dog. How crazy it is.
Something that didn't even last an hour, bruh. Even if it did, it's not right to rape, bruh. Yeah, don't take without being given.
What about getting bullied, fit?
Bruh. Hey, there is men also getting bullied. Hey, men getting bullied by women. I don't understand that.
It's vice versa, it's both sides, yeah.
Hey.
All I can say is, if we and you're getting bullied, and you're getting bullied,
yeah, bro. And also, why are you keeping quiet, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. Understand. Some of them are gonna say, no, he's threatening me and all that. Bruh, lomdo akahlala nawe like every day. Fungaba ufumane chance yophuma phandle ukidnapile ke mos xa ungazokwazi nohamba. Walk away, just walk away from someone who raises hand.
Abantu love deep fit, especially women. When they invest themselves, back to no. Even it gets to that point where they get bullied because of bad wires, but at the back of it there's a man involved. So from the
So you wanna die for a man?
That's rather suffer by knowing about man at the back of it. Like that's what they're willing to put themselves into.
Bruh, this
I'm willing to rather my better the husband you went that's it.
He or she is messing you up, bruh. Like better cements are even weapons. Now you're gonna stay and invest yourself into this person while a coup is gas, Joe. You could die any moment.
That's too toxic for them, that's all. That's not a healthy show.
Just walk away. If you know someone is abusing you, the first time Cwewe, I don't think he or she loves you.
It's not gonna. There's so many ways to resolve this.
Just walk away.
You talk why can't he big up and talk about it?
And also, there's this situation of like now send nabandwana naye sengicingela nje abantwana, so I can't walk away. Abantwana bazothini that umama notata basavani and all that. Nah, just save yourself. Abantwana nabo bazoba safe too. Ba when you abuse nonke nabantwana uyichere, just walk away. If you like ungumjita abuse ichere unabantwana nayo, just take your kids away and walk away, man. Just walk away from that. Don't stay. You could die. Die, bruh.
Gonna toxic dog.
Bruh. Ish.
Yeah. Abamatete fethu, bruh. People need to speak
You
fethu.
need to speak out.
People are suffering fethu. People are suffering, bruh. Yo. Bruh. Every single sometimes I get to that point where I don't get on social media because I know about people are suffering fethu. Like about people don't have much going on that day fethu. It's that way. Get something to do, feel like get busy with your life, feel like find something, dog.
Yeah. Especially xa like phofu mna manje I'm like xa ndigowa fethu mna ndifumana amandla to do anything. That's where I get strength to do anything.
You try to get yourself busy in those knees. Everything
Bruh.
I'm all cleaner yard. If cleaner, something will come out.
That's where you get umdla wopeka jo, cook supper, clean the whole house.
All that thing look about come here on the baking today. Dog, this was
Now
there too.
the thing is mna ngoku once I get excited while cooking, ndipheka shit.
Yeah.
Like ndibe on some sad mood. Then when I'm on sad mood, bruh, I cook good shit, bruh.
Yeah.
Good shit. Whereby my mama zothi cela upheke nangomso, and I'll be like, nah, this is a once off. Once off. My cooking is once off, bruh.
What was pissing me off from no because sometimes I take imbalance. I was like, how do I cook? I was like, I noticed what is that man peka? The up and down, and like the cheese are sometimes like when you're paying much attention into cook and detail, like you get to taste like gulapa.
Yeah.
You'd cook this.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'll just spend the phone or you tell it.
That's
dislike that with
I'm always
focus as to it, yeah. But
the kitchen, top of the pot. If not on the pot, I'm cutting onions. Like I'm all over the kitchen. I
even barely spend like 4-3 minutes away from Imbiza. Always check within those time frame. 3 minutes.
I wish instead lo nanzika to my mom, bro. My mom is chilled type kachu relax.
Sakwazi ubaba tabukela TV bazethile nisele bakayacha
like it. Mina umkhumbuzo Imbiza azale joke and I'll be like uzasichisela ukutya wena. And le party chileze joke. Oh, vethu nyake ezinye man senza izinto truth ezingayaziyo ba like esingaziqondiyo ba singazenza. Because I remember this is funny. But the fact was this day that I go away fit. I woke up in the morning like 6 a.m. Went for a jog. Like then go almost York. I was joking, York. Now that the way you're joking came right for me, fit like I was doing good mentally, physically, younger that way, spiritually. I was like finding myself.
Yeah.
Then I go. Now I was like, no, then joke. I stopped joking. I don't know. Now the energy of joking is gone now. And now, hey, I stopped.
That's crazy. Fun fact, after this I'm going out for a run, dog. So it's not a matter of every single time when you go out for a run, it's a matter of I have to be there. Whether I'm gonna like it or lose the time, I have to put myself out there kind of like, and it's good fit, like it's working on show. Sometimes you'll be happy just saying about to us and it's done. It's done.
I lost the motivation. Otherwise, it's a good thing to joke, man.
Yeah.
Keep yourself busy.
And talking about that, Fetu, let's give them like a small story vibe, Fetu, a small story vibe for the people.
Of what?
Yeah.
There are a lot of stories, Fetu.
Talk about
talk about getting cheated on. You can talk about Your first job.
Your first dating fate experience.
First
Ah,
dating
Lujola.
experience.
What was you like? No, Gunza known.
Ndaqala nabani ujola mna.
No, that is crazy, dog.
Nah, bruh, just go first and sacinga mna kwabantu bangaka.
So from my experience, so,
Man,
damn, shit. So much XP like that. So I think my first love.
yeah, sifethu like ujolwe serious. Kodwa
I think my first love was with. I'm not gonna mention names, obviously. This other hand, like we like close by. Ningabantwana niyakhula fit.
Oh, that one.
So
Yeah, shit.
so now I'm like, yeah, so let me try fit. Boy, let me see it then. Yeah, fit. It felt good fit. Having to kusasa gonna meet her emini ebusuku and then andiphinde ndibonakale. Like niyadlala, like how you guys get to bana like ishele ixesha xa nibancinci, the fact that funeka uye phandle nimizi kunini. Uyaba xa kusebusuku khomza sitamthura akazosibona ubusuku phone, we can do whatever ubusuku. Bangaphuza phone mama yo atsho wafika kokwenu umuntu usimunye nenyeke for bani mphuzile mama uyatsho I want this with this, you get disappointed, dog. Yo,
yeah, the heart.
I cried fethu. Komnye, it wasn't my first thing, it was my second hand. She calls and tells me about udibane nomtshitshi esamasteni. Yabo, udibane nomtshitshi esamasteni. And then yamfika lo mtshitshi, feels like ubhetele, and I'm like, I cried. Like,
They cried. How old?
I just instantly.
How old were you?
I think I was like 14, 15.
That doesn't count, man.
Yeah, but it doesn't really count. One, I don't sakala about like where do I get my experience from? Yeah, bro.
So, in fact,
yeah,
all the relationships that I've been through,
you've never,
zonke, except one.
you've never
I
tried.
never cried, and the reason was the same. I got cheated on. Zonke. Nobazi 13, zonke.
Dog.
I got cheated on. I never even messed up once.
That's crazy.
This was zonke. And every time it ends like total. It's always the woman that mess me up, bro. I don't blame them of course, like I did mess up.
Was you also checking with yourself, man? No claim that I'm doing wrong.
Bruh, I didn't know him. And also now what they did was to date older men. Yeah. I think that was the problem. I was young. I never, not every time, but I don't really like going for like someone who's younger than me or at my age. I like them older, bro.
What?
Yeah, because matured women know what they want. Older women know what they want, bro. They've seen life, I think, better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by older, I don't mean like they have to be like, hey, nah. Older and
wise.
Yeah.
Your dog.
Like no.
Dog. I get where you're coming from though.
Yeah.
I was never but in that position of I want to date older women. Yeah, well, I always believe that I can take someone at my age and then see cool as we too. I'll give you that experience. So the experience that you're gonna experience it too, man. Like
those ones.
Like Fetu, the kind of energy that I possess Fetu into my woman is that kind of chill energy. What the energy that you get right now, like chill energy, is the kind of energy I possess into my woman. And funny, like I freak out now. I'm gonna try by all means like to instill a Ripagu in whatever she does in her life too. Whatever that she does, she must just know about, if you take it perfect now. Perfect now, if ever not we're under pressure. She's always like this, so always maintaining calmness under pressure. It's just, I know Matita and women, how you guys feeling good job, that this is how it be in a relationship. Sometimes you get, I'll be man all the time good relationship. Sometimes you get those boring moments. It can be man, I can't you feel stuck. I'm like, baby, we're supposed to be stuck. Not every single time we go honeymoon. Like
honeymoon phase.
Yeah, so they'll go, see film now. Sometimes it's just you just have to let the energy just sing between you. Just flow. And one thing a man still can't do tune and I'm basic simple communication and having empathy with omunye umuntu fethu.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
just have empathy fethu. La muntu ngumuntu. How you wanna be treated now, it should start with you fethu.
Yeah.
You can't expect umna to say ngoku on the shooter. They go shooting the king of one time Chiriam is out there sleeping around. John, how? I trust the Chiriam fethu. Like they tell me that to that point, whatever that I do, nobody can pendulanga. I know Bana busy with something, but he or she isn't with omunye.
Yeah.
Susifaka overthinker, susifaka in someone else's shoes thing about okanye bona since ubone ivideo on Facebook couple is always happy. You're like that's into ibonayo nje ngoku. You don't know abantu behind that video kwenzeka ntoni. Yeah, but what? So now don't put the blame what is on Facebook and then take it ufake kupana yakho ba oh, this is how I should be treated. Nah, it doesn't work like that.
I've met another girl, a clinicus. I was coming back from me practicals. So we were talking about relationship stuff. So she told me that she broke up with her ex-boyfriend. I was like, hey, you guys seemed happy. And she told me this, bro, and I'm never gonna forget it. But like a relationship yakhe was a public relationship. What they did was to post only the fun side, like times when they were happy.
Yeah.
But
at the background,
in reality,
they
had more
to deal with.
Yeah, exactly. More bad moments than the happy moments.
Yeah.
But they never showed that bad side.
Yeah.
I was like, ish. That's what blinds us, Tina. When we see these couples online, or on Facebook, on TikTok.
Abantu need to chill fethu la way. Like when you're busy, you will never get to that point ukingivana mhlawumbe bana yami yenze nethile mhlawumbe uyachita kanye is entertaining abanye abantu.
But let's say
as unnecessary. You'll never get to think about them fethu.
Let's say they did it once, kanye attempt. When the relationship was on the first days.
Yeah, it was blooming.
Yeah, let's say she didn't totally trust you, then she tried hooking up with someone else, like maybe someone from before. Yeah, and then you caught her like but then you end up fixing things. Then let's say on the long run, she's giving you this what do you call this now also?
Complications, right?
Yeah, she's giving you these complications now. Yeah, well, whereby you're gonna feel like, ish, what if there's someone? Yeah.
So for that, so well, think of it this way: people are growing fit,
Yeah.
People change, Come from any high school level.
Yeah.
So Lamdu is usa developer, Now I akazazi about what is she truly one ngoku, Maybe now we might be on the same situation, but cool, So as you see, no that she gets exposed to, but the mere fact that Umru can be mature enough to say, oh, I was wrong immediately. I shouldn't have done A, B, and C.
Yeah.
I feel like I let it desires get the most out of them. Like now I feel like it's true. I feel like a completely different person.
Yeah.
What am I willing to do with Wenangoku is to give us maybe a chance again and then see how it's gonna pan out. I promise you I have this A, B, and C and D plan now. And I hope that whatever is whatever that happened long ago doesn't affect the trust and loyalty that we had. So now think about this way, but it's not gonna be easy, Vita. It's not gonna be easy, because now every single time, if I gotta respond or you're alone, you're gonna think like flashback is always gonna haunt you by you are. The same thing is gonna happen again. Like that thing is gonna keep on ringing into your mind. But rather, you guys should just take it smooth, or like build towards the trust again. So that's what I would say, Fit. Because also think of it this way, Lamdo. After when I might get into data, but you'll never find you in some other man when he was just completely different. So you was him.
I
So
wish I could just
him
say,
and Ishala met.
you know what you know, bitch.
Yeah. And
You know what you know. There's no one who's gonna eat you like I did.
you know your value fit. I'm a high value man. So no one. I come to the foreign army. I'm a multi-talent. I'm a multi-faceted man. Fit.
Yeah, not true.
Wait, how many things can I do? I can't even name person.
And not that we're trying to act special.
So
I know as well, I won't get umnonjengawe.
yeah.
Yes. It's either they're gonna be better or they're gonna be themselves.
Mm.
But I will never get someone like you. But ish, now you've lost, man.
Funny, Nomazana must come into my life and improve and work. Nomazana must.
As much as I'm gonna improve you, you should improve me as well. Don't grab me down.
Yeah. Kanti so hope is ufike ndiyenza A, B, and C and D.
Now
Don't take those away from me.
bruh.
Yabo. Yeah, because
make me better.
Yeah.
Instead of like.
The minute I start to see those as seen narcissist, those on phone controller with my life. Because now I know by certain times I used to watch Ebola. Now if I watch Ebola, the husband's on conjelo for the whole day. Nope, I am good. Go find someone else that's to tolerate alone. I'm gonna stick with Ebola, I am rather.
Yeah.
Because fair to remember, relationship shouldn't make you complicate your life. Relationship shouldn't make you bomb.
There's other relationships now whereby you're gonna have to say, sorry for late replying, babe. I was doing this and this. Every time now, even if like you replied after 3 minutes, first reply.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to apologize every time. Hey, that one now is complicated.
I just now really what I do, like, you know what? Kasi vibe, it just reminds me of a little cheating, but that's dope too.
Sema Louis.
You tell away, I would don't Oh, no, that was dope. That was see. Yeah, so fair to what I'm trying to say is Abando are not ready also to sign them up for a relationship. Abando are not ready for that, so Abando Babo, they are doing it for the public, so Abando are just doing it for the public. But if you know nam dia jola nam I'm into this trip. Not knowing bana like Lenus for kuyo in yama compliance of having to say ben no baby, I'm going to go shooting ukuna machita. So that's when I am done.
Thing is,
I think
is
like the small details. Like small details matter a lot in relationship fit, and those details are the ones that actually build the trust rate.
Like for him now, part of love language, I really love and appreciate the assurance.
Yeah,
bruh.
You wanna be reminded, dog?
Yeah, bruh. I need you to tell me, bro. Like, say on.
Yeah.
Just imagine, bro. Like, say on when you can Just imagine that.
I get told every day,
I appreciate that.
Bana.
And
you, I love you.
Also,
I love you. Yeah, bro.
I don't take advices lightly. I took your words the other day that I shouldn't let one woman ruin my dating experience.
Yeah, that's your heart. Damn.
Bruh, I was like, ish now. You see, right after that, I took one woman and put them into my circle. Now I think I'm gonna fall again.
Don't wait fair to like
love. But bruh, nah, wait. There is. I still need to learn this one. She's very, very different from everyone I've ever dated in my life.
Did you let her know about maybe like have like a true transparent conversation about like maybe this is what I'm going through, this is what I feel like doing now with Kala before we do A, B, and C and D.
No. So the thing is, I don't wanna
expose too much.
Don't wanna expose.
Yeah, nah. I wanted to say a lot.
We're both busy, and we haven't got a chance to speak like face to face.
Yeah.
So it's all on the phone.
Yeah.
Like when we see each other face to face.
Yeah. Don't have it through text.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah. It's either in person or if you just follow running a call. Yeah, to have those conversations.
You said anything serious that's very serious, like a phone in.
Yeah.
No, it's just conversating a phone in.
I love the reason.
Yeah.
bakhona abantu ke that think bana they will beg women just seeing Dexter.
Nah, bro.
Imagine mfethu think bana uzowina umuntu over the phone. Maybe it might work kwabanye, but most of them nah. Umnafanini, what I used to do, okay, what I will tell you to do if you are call Joe. Ngingakole kamandi. I know you call abanye wouldn't be comfortable with, but just let it be known bana what you wanna call on what subject, and let it be known bahama. Look, I fuck with your vibe, so I feel like you're the type of woman that would take me to this kind of level. Okay, I have a plan now, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we notice you or anything like that. Yeah, well, keep this my play, just keep it real and simple. So, but nah, listen. How about after they call, we go on to like Ilwan, we go on to a coffee date. We get coffee in the scones and then we just sit and conversate. Now you bring that up, you show your interest.
Yeah,
what also sets you apart from everyone else too?
yeah, I did try that one.
Yeah, well,
Nah, I did. Oh, by the way, can we really go and tell you that
yeah.
after I've asked her, yeah, bro, she kindly declined, yeah, bro. I asked her face to face, yeah, bro. She kindly declined.
For sure.
I was like,
brave enough for you to say that.
I was like, ish. Now, also, are you serious? All along, she thought I was joking, bro. Because I always make her laugh. That's the problem. Ish, now, what's wrong with making people laugh now? Thing is, I'm in love with her smile, bro. I don't want to see her like doing anything else besides.
It's not a voice, just a smile, not anything.
Nah, that's the smile.
Like, I can be physical.
And she doesn't believe it when I tell her that.
Yeah.
I love her toes. I love her.
That's because God.
Bruh. Now it's a smile now. And when I'm at home, I'm like, yeah, that's weird. Now, why am I liking Ismail Sak? Am I being in love here or what?
Yeah. Faith, when you love me, bro, you love the small details, guy.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing.
You're a dog, bro.
But now also ish.
You're a dog.
But she's gonna do it. I want her to change her hairstyle now.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really like it.
Yeah. We gotta pay that fee to change that hairstyle. I hope my mail. I'm taking back. I need to tie it.
I can't wait to.
I'm taking back for you. Then to tie it.
Yeah.
I had like a fetish of umzimba fit of the current kid. Yeah, but I love slim girls fit. It was
never.
Okay, like umzimba. I'm not saying the nyash, like how her body is fit. And I told her, I was like, so even like your way, like umbamanga, it's like it's so different to how a woman would be like and fool around.
Like girl.
Even
the
the fact that she was Nigerian, I was like, putting the eyes on the cat.
Dog. Like, hey, with slender girls, when you touch hair, bro, you feel every detail of the body,
dog.
Bro. There's nothing hidden.
I think that time I felt like a class scene, and she came and sat on my lap. I was like, and then I what? Like she sat on my lap, like like we just because our classes are okay, mas você pode, mas sempre quando deu zero classes high. Sorry, mister, if you care, hey, mister, sorry. I hope you can make it still little part of the port, but like we still on my lap, like so we were silent and like the family to the episode. The family we were holding hands, come on, let's go come on. So you know, I feel like I'm like, where do you come from, dog? I'm even looking at her like lip alignment, the lip shade. I'm like, the shade. And then like I told her about my plan was some music. My plan wasn't some music.
Exposing yourself.
Yeah. So my plan wasn't some. Yeah, she knows.
Did you tell?
I told her that. Yeah, my plan was. I told her about my plan was some music. It never worked.
Damn.
That's when I knew about. Yeah, this is the one.
It's still the one. Wow, ish.
It was game over.
I know it's weird, but I got excited when I saw you posting it. I was like, yes. Cause remember I told you, I was like, nah, bruh, I don't understand why you even left. I was like, ish.
No.
Yeah, I'm mad at this guy, but what can I do now?
Dog.
But I knew deep down, like, these ones. And it did happen.
Hey,
I'm excited now also.
Dog, hey. I don't know where to start. Feel like
Yeah. Just as I told you, bro. Just keep it simple, bro.
yeah.
And now, ish.
She
You know that
she took
feeling.
me from my first church experience after a while, dog.
Do you know that feeling of having a public relationship, ne? And then ipele, later on iphinde ibuye. Now it's hard to keep it private.
I'm not doing it for the people.
Yeah, I know, ne,
For
but
myself. Yeah, even
keep it private. You know, most abantu, they always interfere kwizinto zingabafuniyo sometimes. So, ish, the last, let me make this clear to someone also who's been asking him or herself that kwenzeka ntoni between me and that one. Hey, it's never gonna happen again. It's never gonna be alive again.
no, that's gonna be multiple chances though, dog. Yeah, that's crazy.
Right, it's never.
That's gonna be too many chances though.
Yeah, like more than 3.
Yeah, that's crazy, dog.
No.
That's crazy.
It's not happening again. It's dead. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's the end. It's ciao.
Yeah.
It's finished. Klar. She nearly caused me to have trauma, a stroke, cancer, heart attack.
Hey, dog, what? That is crazy.
Bro, I nearly lost myself, bro.
No, that's crazy.
Because, yeah, bro, the level of trust that I had for that woman
was too much.
Was beyond.
Too much.
And that's cool, fit.
That level of trust. That is what you need from women to feel like, oh yeah, it's about we are dating.
Yeah.
You need to know about Nubunda, you just feel free, Joe. Like you feel like
even if I was drunk, she's drunk as well, I knew that this is my woman. She would never. Yeah, and what I like is that she did whatever she did to me sober. So she was 100% on her brains. So she knew what decision she was doing. There's no excuse towards it. So that's why in the city by age now. There's no I forgave her like right after Easter when they said he's awakened. I was like on my knees saying, God, I forgive this woman, specifically this woman.
That's crazy.
I was like, dog. I forgive her.
That is crazy, dog.
I want to move on. Please help me move on.
Yeah.
I moved on.
That is crazy.
So this is why I'm able to say it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't have anything towards her, bro. No hate, no nothing. But boundaries now also.
Yeah.
But it's gone in my house. I'm excited now.
Is the frame gone
The frame, I bent it long time ago, bro.
Yo, that's crazy.
You have no hate towards her, bro. I would help her if
she was
in trouble. I would
that's good to have though, yeah. But hopefully that doesn't bring all the memories back.
Right, it would. Yeah, the worry that I have now is that I haven't seen her after all of this. That's the problem. Now I don't know how will I react seeing her, But let's hope for the better now, boss.
Yo, dog.
Let's hope.
Tough situation, that dog.
Let's hope now. I really.
You need to stay on your way's car. That's it, though.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
it's gonna be tough, though. I don't wanna lie, especially if like, the
worry is also.
It can take one good conversation to just spark up that
feeling back.
Dog.
Also what the worry is that she has WhatsApp. No, mama. She's talking with my mom on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Now, she could visit my mom anytime. My worry is that now also, I'll be sitting on my room maybe with my girl now. She will want to come now also. I'm not worried about
Just have a conversation, dog, with her, Just let her know how when you feel and what the like side. She must be clear of it. If she's still she must let it be known. Now when you get clear, y'all work on like one and then I feel like that's the only way forward for it. I think I had the same conversation with the six and that's how
there's no chance now. After the last argument, she told me to block her, what. I was like, now you're the one having problems with
But
me.
she's still around the space, dog.
You see now, wait, listen to this. She said, you should block me and go mind your ladies. She said, I have lots of girlfriend, by the way.
And you're just like a chill guy whenever, like.
Actually, I didn't know of. Also.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, you're the one having problems, so you should block me and all that. She kept on now. She even said words that hurt me like badly. I was like, okay, I'm gonna block you now. It's fine. Block her and then deleted. Blocked everywhere, like everywhere. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. Yeah, those are the socials that I have. So I blocked her everywhere. Yeah. Well. And then after a few weeks, I could say, she came back on my cousin's sisters saying that she wants her boyfriend. Now I was called this Rumin, but is a man calling like, yeah. I was like, what? They were like, no, Isa pain.
Hey, dog.
I went on that side now, Yosabela. Now I was shown a convo of this woman now. Crying out that she wants me back. Now what I'm hearing for now she can't go look. I blocked her everywhere and I'm not gonna unlock her. Yeah. Well, now they were talking to me saying, nah, please forgive her. What? Just talk to her. What? I was like, no, I don't wanna do that. Why would I do that? I wanna move on. So she should just do the same. Yeah, because now I find out now she did have someone now, but it didn't work out. So let's say it did work out with that person. She was gonna carry on as if nothing had.
She can't find what she was bringing into the table.
Yeah, exactly. So, bro, I did a lot.
That's why
I don't hate myself for doing that. I don't even.
She's realizing the fact that now she can't find you another man. Yeah. Like you are you.
So, bro, I did a lot. I did a lot, bro. A lot more than what I should have.
Yeah.
I did a lot, bro, but I don't regret doing any of that. I'm still proud of doing that. Nah, she did contribute in my life. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, man, the fucking. Yeah.
It didn't work out now with the guy now. She wants to come back. Now she's taking me for a fool now. Like, now that it didn't work out, you wanna come back? Nah. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, so I was like, nope. She kept on texting until she texted my mother now.
Yeah.
She met with my mother, Cwewe. My mom was like, I've seen this one now. She lost weight now. She looks like her younger sister. I was like, what? Couldn't believe it now. Also like, no.
Hey.
No.
Now, I think you just said it all, Jamba. Bro, we've gone past her. Like, she used to get a clear dog.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
What if, like, she still wants to keep, like... I think Nama had most of the same thing, but... Yeah. So now, like, I understand, but places are up as I just see a friend or, like my friend with... That's Pelele up, yeah.
We could be, like... talking,
yeah.
As long as she won't be bringing.
She knows it. Yeah.
And when I have my girlfriend around, even
she gotta respect that. She gotta respect
that and say nothing about my girl. Keep your mouth shut to yourself. Don't say nothing.
As long as it has a phone, then yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's good. That's
I don't need a toxic ex in my life, bro. Cause I'm not one.
Yeah.
Once
you don't need like it is. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, guys, hey, hi. We've been doing. I'm sure this is over an hour though. We're doing a lot of nice thing out here for y'all guys. Yo, I was. It's also chill below it. So look at us.
Hopefully, it falls like this.
For sure. Yeah, it is.
That one.
I trust it. Hopefully, you guys made it all the way to the end. And yeah, that's it. One thing that we're gonna also raise nowadays is the fact that don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new and you enjoyed the conversation, so that we grow our Fruitier community. And yeah, guys, we'll see you up more with more episodes coming up with our time soon enough. So you guys better stay tuned, hit that bell notification so that you do not miss out an episode. And yeah, subscribe. There's more here actually coming up. You guys have a lot of ideas. I know for a bit we're still discussing his ideas that we was having, and we also think we're having like technical issues with studying equipment, but yeah, we'll try to push much content as possible. So yeah, guys, You guys stay tuned and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you for tuning in. See you guys in another certified food classic.
No. In another certified food classic.